No? I don't think so. Not today. Not today.
Look at a little tiny baby.
Is the baby dangerous too?
No, babies
it won't
will run
do anything
away.
because it doesn't have anything to hurt you.
It doesn't have the
Unless it
horns.
step on you, you know. But
That one you can shot it. You can shot it.
it's not going to do anything. It's not going to run away. No. See what we should do, because they are facing that way, then we're going to come.
But the mother will still be out.
Always be the one of us. They are all very peaceful. So all of them, at least they're coming this way so that you take from the face, and that's where everybody is. Oh, guys, we're not doing it wrong. How cool is this? What do we call it? The breeding head of buffaloes, a Cato or African buffaloes. In a larger group like this, I mean, sometimes I'm not too sure. I cannot judge this, how many of them, but it looks like the whole breeding head came together. Possibly 400 or over that buffaloes in this area for now. As you can see, everybody here, they're already gone that way. Loads and loads of them, whereby mostly females here, youngsters, sabadaltis, you know, big males. There's lots of fighting also happening here with the males fighting over females also. Who's that one? That is the male there. The male is very identical with what we call the boss, the horns. Very strong. They use it to fight also. So both sexes, they've got horns here. And then very protective against lions. When the lions come to attack them, it happens that, you know, one of the members give off a distress call, and the rest of the members, they come and investigate. Should they find lions? Lions get chased off by the buffaloes also. When the lions stand the ground, they get killed. In this area, actually, we've seen the big male lions called the Salatis. The Salatis, they also used to hunt. Salatis is a big male lion that used to live in this area. They've attacked a buffalo in a breeding head like this.
Oh, yeah,
not too far from,
just right there.
about 100 meters away, over there.
Yeah.
And then what they did, they attacked one of the females and immediately grab it. So they are very clever because they know that should it happen that she gives off the distress call, the rest of the members, they will come and fight off. So what happened is that they grab the hand and they cut the back veins from the back leg, cut it off immediately. And then the buffalo, the female collapsed. So she gave off the distress call like the one that you had on the other side, but you can hear it very, very loud. The rest of the members, they came to investigate, the lions ran away. I think it was 3 males.
It was 3 males, so they run
It was 3
on
males. They
lying
ran
somewhere
towards
there.
this tree line and then they
Yeah.
hide there.
Yeah.
And the rest of the members, they were like, get up, we came to help you. With this,
She couldn't be able to
collapsed
get up
female.
anymore.
But she couldn't get up because obviously the
She
back
can't
legs were
walk.
cut it off. They're very clever because if they didn't do it when the rest of the members came back, they should have took the hair away. So she couldn't get up. So what the buffaloes did, like, we cannot wait here because you don't want to go. Then they left it. The lions were watching and all of the buffaloes, they went into tree line and then the lions came back.
They're
And then it
coming
was
back
gone.
to the start.
You
Yeah.
have to be very clever because these guys are so dangerous.
Yes.
Very dangerous. So the group of males that we normally see around, the camps, either by themselves, or join up with the other members like that, mostly are actually out of this breeding head like this. They are getting very lazy to keep up with the members and they just decide to have their own life, lagging behind, enjoying their life, getting into mud to wallow, covering themselves with, mud for parasite control, temperature control, and they can be very grumpy. Very grumpy. So in a group like this, it's much better because, walking someone and you can spot them from a distance, like, woo, ow, I can see you. I can see you. Oh, it's a lot of buffaloes. I promise you, this is a lot. Yeah, it could be 4, 5, 6.
You got groups of 10, you got 100 on here.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. And then how many entered? This might be that larger group that they've actually went to join one another.
Yeah,
Because
they actually
remember the first, I'm sure it was like 200 buffaloes. That we
The other day we
the
see,
other day.
but they joined one
actually
another.
Joined one another.
Oh,
joined and
is the
joined and
elephant
joined.
here?
Where?
Yeah.
Elephant.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Elephant. Let's go see him.
Yeah.
Oh, they're coming out. There's another elephant coming here.
Ooh.
Oh.
With the buffaloes like this, the lions that we know of, it's called the Mangeni pride.
There's a
Possibility
bigger
is
number
very
of
high
it.
that
Yeah.
maybe tonight they will come in,
They'll come in,
tracking
yeah.
these guys because they know that, look at the horns of this one, look at this one,
Oh,
look at that.
you don't want to cut with this.
Massive, it's like you can hold it and control it and ride it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Let's go.
You're
Get
first.
hang us right back.
I wouldn't advise you though to
But Dynamo said it was okay until he scored me.
Yeah, that one's a
that
broken
was a
horn
purple
female. Yeah, the female with a broken horn.
Where?
There, the one
Usually
that,
it's an ear, not a
that one
horn.
over there.
This one, right here.
So the Mangani pride, they follow up on this breeding head because they know that mostly some adults are getting older, some are sick, some can be limping. So they target at one which is actually lagging far behind like that. So possibility is very high that the pride of lions would be here in the morning.
Mm.
So who would win out of buffalo and an elephant?
No,
No, elephant
are
is
too
a
big.
boss.
There is nothing
Elephant
to
is
do
a
actually
big
with the
one.
two species.
Yeah.
But elephant will push everybody.
Yeah,
away.
elephant is too big.
It's just too big. They leave one another, avoiding one another. Yes, they live and avoid one another. Let's go see if we can get that big male elephant on the other side. That female could happen that she was eating one another like that. It's very abnormal. But it might happen that they will like play fighting. Normally your females don't do that. But because it's a ball inside, when it's broken, it might happen that they start fighting one another. What do you think?
Yeah, could be from there. Could be from there, yeah.
I mean, this is a big group. It's a big group, I promise you. It's a big group of people. How about it?
Nah, there's a pumul. Pumula mo ba ko?
Let's go see that gigantic man. Yes, I think yes. Cosa, anche la esplosione, ma come la
Da fammi la.
vuoi alla esplosione?
Yeah, wala lang ko. Oh, there's a lot of them coming
No,
in.
this no, this is it's a big group. Look at that. This is a lot of stuff. I would be dead.
There. Buka, halo buka.
No, there's a lot of stuff. Fruit and all that. All that stuff around. What more thing?
Hear the thunder.
Hear the thunder, yeah. Come here. Yeah, it's got a bunch
Yeah, ano ba yan? Bawat dito lang. Oo. Dito po. Whenever the plane comes to land, someone. Ano yan is you. Kami wag kumigot.
Six road na junction.
Oh yeah,
Simon's. I don't know.
It's practicing.
See, these guys are so big. They are huge guys.
It's huge.
They are big guys.
What can do? Can do.
So the big male elephants like this, as soon as you get very close to them, the first thing that you should double check or look at them, are they gonna be okay, is to look from the back legs. When the back legs is wet and then you can smell that musky sort of smell, please avoid the area. You rather look at them but view them from a distance in case they changes their mind and then you are very far away from them. The big boys like this, they do not really trail up with the breeding head of elephants. The breeding head of elephants consists of mostly females, subalterns also, whereby the females acting as a matriarchy, older female will be a leader. So these guys, they just want to take their time slowly. We've seen these two bulls together about a week ago now, somewhere, and they were just very relaxed with us. They went past this vehicle without anything. So then this is the one that you don't play around it. When the legs is wet from the back, which means the testosterone is very high. We call it a must, the state of must. The testosterone is very high, whereby they're ready to mate with any possible female, and then they are grumpy. And then that's when the male will actually trail up with the breeding head of elephants to see if there's any possible female to mate with like that. But they can be very grumpy. But I mean, like now you see how
So would he get grumpy like if we were here?
when it was in the mask.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, is that
definitely,
right? Yeah, you get
definitely.
disgusted.
I mean, they wouldn't. I mean, you read the body language. Immediately we come here, you will see head up, ears open, and then
Yeah.
sometimes they tend to be like thinking, not doing
Yeah,
anything.
And you think, oh,
Then you know that no, they are not okay. And all of a sudden you see it jogging towards you.
yeah, then leave
So
them alone.
I mean, this is we're talking about 5 ton, 5.5
Yeah.
ton,
Wow.
you know, versus this.
Yes.
You can see how tall they are. If they
Oh.
bend down
They could
to get from the bottom of this vehicle, they can always easily
They
overturn
flick,
a
yeah, they
vehicle.
overturn them.
So you never play around them. African elephants. Look how big is he there. See how the trunk is extended also to pick up whatever is possible. So let's go to the other side. That one. I love it.
Yeah. Guarda la guardate. Uno squalo un po'. Yeah.
How about that? This position where we are. That tree there where the other one is standing underneath it is